Again, we are continuing to follow that breaking news of the Leslie Chance retrial, in that murder retrial. In fact, we're following along on our Twitter account right now. We have a team inside the courtroom, and we know that the jury has reached a decision. We don't know what that decision is just yet, but we are learning that they reached that verdict at 10:25 this morning. And right now, the jury is being escorted in. We're not able to show you pictures, live pictures of that, but we do have a team inside to learn the very latest. The courtroom is officially in session. Chance is at the defense's table next to her attorney, Tony Lidgett. The courtroom has a full audience of viewers, and media has been led into there. We do have live pictures of outside of the courtroom right now that we're following as well. Again, this jury has made a decision. This is after more than a week of deliberations. And not to mention, on Monday, one of those jurors said that this would be their last day on the jury due to financial hardships. So Tuesday, an alternate was placed who had been in the courtroom throughout the duration of that trial, and that means deliberations had to restart on Tuesday. So after 2 days of those restarted deliberations, they have come to a decision at 10:25 this morning. Again, these are live pictures right outside of Superior Court.
It has been quite the journey for this case. Of course, the first case ended in a mistrial when the prosecutor's office, All right, and we are still waiting on the jury to be notified of that decision. As Danielle said, Leslie Chance and her attorney, Tony Lidgett, both standing by the table. We cannot show you those pictures, but we can tell you that this case has seen quite a journey since the first trial ended in a mistrial. People now starting to leave the courthouse. We are unsure if any of these people were inside the courtroom. We are still awaiting new information right now. We have Tori Cooper and Veronica Morley inside the courtroom now, waiting for that decision. We have Emma Lockhart situated outside to try and get reaction as people are leaving. We are being told right now, that Leslie Chance has been found guilty of murder in the first degree. That is what we are being told. Checking the Twitter to see if we have officially updated. And it is now down. Judge Charles Bremer instructing the jury. The jury announced that they did find Chance guilty of first-degree murder. So now he is giving the jury more instructions as we speak. We are going to stay here for a few minutes to see if we can get Tori Cooper out of the courtroom and down to our live camera that is positioned out front. But as I said, the first trial in this case ending in a mistrial due to a conflict of interest within the public defender's office. It was then retried right now, and it's been a very interesting case so far. During this retrial, current retrial, witnesses and family members called to the stand. Leslie Chance actually took the stand for the first time and repeatedly testified that she did not kill her husband. So we are waiting for more information that is coming. Of course, you can follow along right now on our Twitter feed at 23ABC News. And let's jump back over, if we can, to Danielle Kernkamp in the Live Center, who is standing by live with that announcement.
That's right. So we do have that team inside the courtroom. We have multiple reporters, we have photographers, and we have a social media team. So if you want to stay up to date right now, these are updates down to the minute. Our social media team letting us know once again that the jury has announced they found Leslie Chance guilty of murder in the first degree. So you can follow along on our Twitter account. The handle is at 23ABC News, and you can get those tweets down to the minute. Right now, that one just 1 minute ago is still the most recent tweet. But again, you'll always find the latest there on our website, turn23.com, and right here on our 23ABC Facebook page. But again, Leslie Chance has been found guilty of murder in the first degree.
And once again, we were notified by the courts that the jury had reached a decision about a half an hour before we came on the air. We're learning now that the jury reached that verdict at 10:25 this morning. This, of course, after an alternate a juror had to replace one of the jurors earlier this week. That juror leaving due to financial hardship. Once deliberations resumed, it took just less than 2 days to come to this decision. In the courtroom, we know that Chance's daughters all arrived at the courthouse right before court was called back in session. Prosecutors were walking in and out of the courtroom before the courtroom was in session. Right now, we're being told that they are, I believe, polling the jury. They're going between each juror and having them confirm that guilty or the verdict right now. So they are polling the jury right now. Once again, we have Tori Cooper and Veronica Morley inside doing a great job for us as they continue to tweet out the latest information as it's happening. Judge Charles Bremer instructing the jury as they go through this portion of it. Once again, if you're just joining us, Leslie Chance been found guilty of first-degree murder in the death of her husband, Todd Chance, who was killed back in 2013. You're looking at live pictures right outside Superior Court. We are waiting for one of our reporters to get a chance to leave the courtroom right now and come down and give us more reaction as far as, you know, the reaction that we can't show you and that you can't see right now of a family, of friends that are in the courtroom. We're told the courtroom is overflowing and that there are people standing out in the hallway as well, waiting for more on this case. So once again, Leslie Chance found guilty of first-degree murder in the case of her husband, Todd Chance, from 2013. We'll continue to follow along, and you can follow along as well. We're going to keep this shot up just for a little while here to see if we can get a reporter outside to give us an update, but you can follow along on our social media platforms, on our website, turn223.com, and of course we will send a push alert once we have our reporter and our team outside ready to talk more about that decision. The judge giving final instructions, we're told, right now.
You can always follow along on our 23ABC Twitter account at 23ABC News. We're providing down-to-the-minute updates from inside the courtroom.
That's going to do it for us for the special digital version of 23ABC News at 11 a.m. Stay connected on our mobile and tablet apps and all of our social media platforms.